you podcast. I've listened to this podcast. It's very enjoyable.
Yeah, you're being very enjoyable. I'm glad you came.
Yeah,
It's weird though. I
me.
do get kind of like nervous around you, and I always have. I don't know why, but I'm trying to fight it.
Well, yeah, no,
Because I think
there's
you're like the
nothing to be
best
nervous
comic
about.
in the country, and that's the truth.
I
I really do. And I like when MySpace was still important. You were like in my top one.
Oh,
You're like my
that's
top
real
one.
Nice.
But I'm not going to say I have a crush on you because that'd be weird.
No, it's
And
very weird.
It would be weird and it'd be awkward.
And it's,
Yeah,
pseudo-social. I was reading about
ma'am.
how now, no, we don't connect with people really. That you
What?
connect with people through, because human beings, we don't have a lot of connections now. So we connect through, like the girl who sent you the very personal
Right. Hey, have a good time.
email.
My dad's
Dad
dead.
died. Yeah, exactly. And you feel sort of close to people without really knowing them. You know?
That happens a lot.
You knew me, Mark. You wouldn't feel nervous around me.
No, that's probably true. But I find like I generally connect through anger. I find that the best way to connect with somebody immediately is to say,
That's
"What
true.
the fuck?"
Yeah.
And then they're like, "What's the problem?" And then they're open, and you can communicate easily.
Oh, yeah. What if they could start to cry, though?
Then I win.
Yeah.
I love that game, by the
Yeah,
way.
that is a fun game. Do you know that they're crying at you? Yeah. They're angry, too.
I can take it.
They're
I almost got into my second fist fight. Well, the first time I didn't get in a fist fight, but I almost got into another altercation on an airplane. I don't know why this is happening at the airport. It's happened twice in a month. Some guy cut in front of me online, and I'm not the kind of guy that with strangers says, what the fuck, buddy? Why'd you just? But I did it once, and it was very exciting, and it made me feel powerful because the guy was sort of like, I just saw it, and I'm like, yeah, well, be nice. Yeah. Well, this time, I don't know what the fuck. The guy sitting in front of me, you know when you're on a plane, you have your table out, and you're working on your computer because now you can be online on American, you can Facebook, and the guy kept jiggling to get organized. And it was like, I was like, okay, he's just getting organized. But then it went on for like, a minute and 22 seconds.
Oh, shit.
And I said to him, I literally got up, I said, you going to settle down pretty soon, or what's up, buddy? Like, it came out of my mouth. I couldn't fucking believe it. I couldn't believe that that's what did it. Out of everything in the world, this guy, who annoyed me anyways, because he was a guy that when he got on, he was putting other people's shit in other containers without asking them whether or not it was theirs or whether it was folded. So I hated him immediately.
Yeah,
I'm like, who the, what,
Yeah,
and then
who
he
are
sits
you,
down and does this
Jesus?
number.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
And,
trying to help.
And so he looks at me.
Motherfucker. Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he looks at me and goes, I'm not quite done yet. I'm going, okay, well, could you finish up soon? So then he finishes, and he sits back down, and now I'm very sensitive to it, and he can't sit still, and he keeps bouncing it. And I'm like, I'm fucking seething. I'm seething. And about 3 hours into the flight, I get up, and I knock his chair, and I walk past. And I turn around, and I look at him, he's like, what? And I'm like, what is right? And I go into the bathroom, and I'm in the bathroom thinking, like, I'm gonna have a fucking fist fight on the plane.
Yeah. Did anything go down?
The same thing went down that always happens when I do this kind of thing.
What happened?
I walk out, and he looks at me like he's about to cry, and he goes, you could be a little more considerate. And I go, you're right, I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, that's a nice ending, though. I've been with a person who started fist fights, and it's frightening.
Like dating a person?
Yeah, it's
oh my
frightening.
God,
It's
I can't
not
see.
fun. The police come, and the security comes, and you go, oh, they just have an anger management problem. It's okay. He's trying to calm himself down inside. And then,
Oh my God.
yeah, it's not super fun.
How long did that go on for?
Oh, just a year. No, I think I have a problem with anger, but I do cry at people. It's like an anger problem, but it's very passive.
Yeah.
So it's all in the down low.
Like,
Or is it? It's not really. It's amplified and lit. What am I talking about? I'm filled with rage.
Have you ever just fucking opened up on somebody?
Oh, let me think.
Like just like let it out?
What? I think I did on my the boyfriend. Yeah, I did.
How was that received?
That was like, God.
They get very baffled when you yell back
yeah,
at them.
Yeah. But then I feel bad because I don't want to do that. I mean, it's such a waste of. It's just a waste.
It
you know?
is,
Nobody
absolutely.
to get that angry about anything, really.
Lock the gate!